Angelo was just telling me that they are aware of the 50% three-point shooting of Ginebra, so they got to adjust and extend their defense, but also they relax. If they didn't do that, the story would have been different here in the second half. Offensively, they don't have problems, but this is the main thing. They said they are happy with the calls, it is balanced, and it is the fairness that they have been looking for. Seb?
In the meantime, a lot of restraint on the part, and in terms of only not of complaining, but of reacting to that fourth foul of Cardona.
And that is huge for Talk and Text, because they needed scoring, especially now that Barangay Ginebra has erected a 12-point lead.
Selena Cruz knocks in a three. It's a 7-point collection, and they're ahead 61-49. Timeout requested by Chot Reyes. You know, we have confirmation from PBA Commissioner Sonny Barrios that the first game, and we do begin the semifinals on Wednesday. Alaska will go up against the winner of this game, and the second game will be San Miguel Beer versus Beer Foods.
Things not going the way of Talk and Text the last couple of minutes. Actually, that goes all the way back to the end of the first half, where they've been outscored by a total of 16 to 3 since the 2:07 mark.
And so far, Talk and Text scoreless here in the third. Dillinger, who had 11 points in that first half, issued the pass. That's a forced shot, but there's a good follow. Ali Big now with his second basket. And the lead is 10:35 remaining third quarter. Villanueva. Early launch by Tubid, and a chance to reset.
And you gotta love that matchup between Willie Wilson.
Oh yes, and Carey.
And Carey, both guys almost mirror images of each other.
Selena Cruz, really good. And he has 10. The guard line is the difference in this game, really.
And that three-point shot, I was about to say at the start of this second half that for Barangay Ginebra to be careful not to fall in love with that three-point shot, because you can't expect a team to continue to shoot around 50%. But so far, that three-point shot is still in love with them and giving them and still making them, giving them those baskets.
Carey has a 6-point sum, and they're down by 11, 64-53, 9:38 to go. Samson Mendez, JC Webb, Patricia Hishon, and Leah Cruz is the team you have here at the Big Dome. Wilson flying in the air, had nothing, but there was a foul on Peak. No, it's on Castro, his third.
Foul starting to creep up on key guys for Talk and Text, because Jared Dillinger has 3. Jason Castro picked up his third as well. And you know, and we already know that Mac Cardona is on the bench because of 4 personal fouls.
Keep in mind, Ronnie Del Del Campo not here, serving out the suspension for that flagrant 2 that happened in game number 4, which sort of sparked in which the trigger that started the walkout. In the meantime, on the part of Talk and Text, 2-for-2 scenario there. 66-53 is the count. 13-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. Here's Alapag. Alapag so far with just a 2-point game. In the meantime, Dillinger with 13. Now, if Talk and Text can get something out of this press of theirs, they like doing this after a converted basket. Let's see if they can cut into the lead of Ginebra, which they did in game number 3. If not for Eric Menk, Ginebra would have found it difficult to win that game. In the meantime, that shot is a bell ringer for Willie Wilson.
Of course, that game, Eric Menk was the best player, but the top scorer for that game was still JC Intala. You have to think that if you would choose an MVP of this series for Barangay Ginebra, JC Intala would probably get a lot of #1 votes.
Yes. Carries, snaps it, won't work. Castro had a hand on it, but Celino Cruz a tad quicker. It's a 13-point lead, a familiar refrain here. Enrico to JC, hang time, follow up. We're playing volleyball here. No, it won't drop in, but a foul spotted. 3 touches.
Too many opportunities right there for Barangay Ginebra. 3 offensive rebounds. That gives Ali Peak his second. 3 offensive rebounds. And you know, these rebounds were coming off the same guy.
Yes.
You have to at least either try to block his shot or box him out. Neither one was done by Talk and
And the
Text.
mistake they probably made, siguro po mapapasok na ito sa unang try pa lang eh. No? Sige, huwag na natin box out. Ilabas na lang natin yung bola. Intal secures the first. Leah, join us please.
Well, it's about JC Intal. If you actually look close, if we can get a shot of it, he actually has a brand new tattoo on the inner portion of his wrist. And it's his parents' names plus the number 9, which is, of course, his jersey number. He said he's been thinking about getting a tattoo since last year, and he finally got one after New Year's this 2010. In fact, he's thinking of getting another one. He wants the word believe tattooed somewhere on his body. Back to you guys.
Boy, that's a hard one for our director Julius to zoom in on the wrist. We'll try to get it next time in one of our features actually, but that's a great piece of information. Harvey Gary, close range. Now if you're talking Text, you want to keep scoring these things, but you've got to make stops on the other end against Ginebra.
And they have to be careful. That was a big basket on their part, but this game could start to get away from them as early as this quarter because this lead had already touched 15. And you know, when you look at their lineup, their key guys in terms of scoring, Macma Cardona not in there, and not a lot of shooters on the floor for them.
With a shot clock coming down to 6, Intel lets it fly. This rebounds. These rebounds are a problem for Talking Text. Just too many offensive second chances being presented to Ginebra. Nothing there. And the rebound battle again. Barangay Ginebra winning out. Celino with a balletic move. The ball will stay with Barangay Ginebra.
And how many possessions has Ginebra had here in the third quarter because of the offensive rebound? Right there, another set of touches because of offensive rebounds. When you look at number of attempts so far, Barangay Ginebra a +4 because of offensive touches.
A case of heavy feet on the part of Talking Text, unable to pursue that basketball. That shot finally, and look at what the hard work has done for Barangay Ginebra.
You can't allow any team on any level to have more opportunities than you, to have more number of attempts, because it will bury you, and that's exactly what Talking Text is suffering from right now.
As the cameras of our director Julius Melo drive in and zoom in to the action, it is 72-57. Talking Text needs to do something here on both ends of the floor to turn this game into a much closer one, Jason.
No choice already for Coach Chot Reyes but to bring back Macma Cardona. Very unhappy right now with the play of his power forward spot, because that's the spot that's been lacking, and that's the spot that's been unable to box out the guys picking up offensive rebounds for Barangay Ginebra.
Block called against Meng.
And Seb, you can see the lineup right now for Talking Text. They've gone extremely small with only one guy playing center, which is Yancy De Ocampo, and the rest of the guys are either point guards or off guards.
Mock. No, it circles away, and Talking Text hitting a very cold spot as well.
And then when you talk of cold, Macma Cardona has been the one that is coldest because he has scored only 1 point since the first period.
Oh, that's a foul given up by Cruz. And Talking Text hoping for a bit of a flagrant if possible. But no, it won't be so. Cruz with that foul, his second. Simple inbound for Talking Text, down 72-57. Repeat of the biggest lead, it's slimmed down. Dillinger, who continues to plug away, has a sum of 15.
The reason why he's getting those points is he's getting opportunities to get the basketball while moving to the